So I'm not sure what I want to talk about. Let me see what I got on TV, on YouTube. We got Dawn walk through quiet Kayabuki no Sato village. All right. Got Markiplier. He said the plan. I'm gonna watch this and comment on it.
Things are going to start moving very quickly now, which might sound strange because to you things haven't been moving at all. But I'm back from where you don't need to know. You don't get to know. Actually, I don't have time to tell you. It's a very long story. Movie stuff. I thought I'd be gone a week. I wasn't. I didn't plan for that. But much like most things this year, plans haven't quite gone as they should have. And I'm here to tell you about another plan. I've got another one. Man, it is an actual long story of what I was doing and where I was where I was. Do I seem different? Because I feel different. I feel great. It was wonderful and terrible at the same time. Really long story. Lots of highs, lots of lows, lots of movie stuff. So on October 18th, Edge of Sleep is coming out. I'm not going to bury the lead on this one. That is what it is. And that's all part of the plan. Where? You don't get to know. Actually, you probably would like to know, but I can't tell you for some reason.
I have no idea what Markiplier is talking about right now.
We're legally not allowed to say where it's coming out until the day it comes out.
Okay, so there's a movie or something.
I don't know. There was always this plan from the very beginning. It's like, hey, you're a YouTuber, right? You have an audience. Oh, man, this seems like a natural fit. Do a show, your audience will watch it, bingo bongo, everything will be fine. Plans never go that way, apparently. Even though they would go that way. Like, it would go that way. It's clearly, it would have gone that way. You guys have proven yourself over and over again that it would go that way. If I say, hey, there's this thing, you actually exist. For some people out there, they seem to think that creators don't have an audience. And I'm sure for some, they don't. It's all made up numbers and stuff like that. But Edge of Sleep is actually coming out. And on whatever mystery platform it's coming out on, a challenge was put forward to me. If Edge of Sleep can get into the top 10, then that can open doors. What that means, I don't know. Open doors. That doesn't sound like
I still have no idea what he's talking about.
I've opened a lot of doors in my life, and I don't have any problem with opening more. Because the doors that is going to open are going to open for Iron Lung, which is something that I have been working on for way too long.
Well, I just got done smoking.
I was in a warehouse. There was no air conditioning in the middle of Texas, not summer, of fall. And it was so hot. It was so unbelievably hot. And I was working on it for a month by myself in a warehouse for a month in the heat, and I loved it. I loved every part of it. And there were some terrible days, and I hated it. I did both. You know, I've put everything I have into this, and it's given me like so much.
Okay, so Mark's doing something.
I've grown as a person and as a creator. I've grown, which is the only thing I've ever wanted ever since I started doing this. I've only ever wanted to improve what I can do, or at least even know that I could do something in the first place. You know, that was why.
Hopefully you guys can hear what he's saying.
I didn't feel like I had any control over my life. And if I didn't do something for myself, then I didn't know who I was going to be. And so now here I am, however many years later, and I actually can do these things. And I did. Not just by myself. I was alone in a warehouse for a month trying to make it better, you know, trying to improve it, because the reason why it's taken so long is such a long story. It would take much longer than we have to tell it. And it's, you know, it's not pertinent to specifically the plan. So I'll leave it at that for now, and I will tell that story.
Okay. He's talking about a plan.
I just want you to see it. I want you to have the chance to see it.
All right, let's just see.
You know?
Okay, Mark. Mark's real scary.
Kind of like a thing where it's like, if it's higher, it's any better. But the goal has only been set at top 10. So I think that we can conquer that. pretty easily. So let's aim for that. And then wherever it lands in your fervor, that's good too. All right. And then after that, yeah, Iron Lung.
Iron Lung. So Markiplier's working on a video game or something? I don't know. We'll talk about Markiplier for now, I guess. You guys heard what he was saying, I guess. I know Iron Lung is this video game, right? It's not a movie. I'm not sure what it's about except for an iron lung. You know what an iron lung is, right? They used to put people in World War I or II into this giant machine that would push oxygen into their lungs when they got sick from polio, I think. Maybe it wasn't even World War I. It was before World War I or something. It was like polio. Anyway, I don't really know. That's before my time, but yeah, I guess he's working on that. That's Markiplier. That guy scares me a little bit. Not really, but you know, he's a few years older. He definitely has goals. So do I. All right, this is my room at my mom's crib. It used to be my brother's room, but it's different people sleep in here. So like, here's the bed. I'm the only one sleeping in here right for now, you know. But there was another woman staying here. My brother used to stay here years ago. I live in another city, but when I come here, I sleep in this room. Yeah. I have this problem where I stare. It's not really a problem in my opinion, but I have this thing I do where I stare at people. Where I just look at them like this, and I don't stop looking at them. And then it freaks people out, you know. Sometimes they get called out on it. They're like, "Why are you staring at me?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't know." This old man this morning, who I talk to all the time, he asked me that. He always does, because I always stare at him, and then he says, "Why are you staring at me?" I'm like, "I don't know. I just do." Okay. Anyway, I don't know what to talk about, so there's some Markiplier for you. He's working on Iron Lung. I don't know why he was in Texas to work on it, but I guess there's people working on it down there in a warehouse. Anyway, see ya.